Well, we're still free. We believe in this whole concept very much, especially when it comes to websites. You know, the whole notion that the Yellow Pages physical book is a doorstop at best, right? People are using their mobile devices, using the computer to search for information. And so what we've put together is a plan where we are building a free website for each and every member of the association. Comes with your dues. No hosting fee, no nothing else. And we've built several hundred already. And in fact, we're about to do another phase of this where we're going to make the sites even better and give you more help with the search engine optimization. In other words, how do you get your results to come up higher and higher on a web search? Very easy to do. I'll give you a quick example of a site that we built for a member. And we think it's so important that you have a web presence that we're willing to do it for you for free. So here's our friend Poshwash in San Diego, one of our members. Need to get a Mac. He's got the basic information. We have 3 templates you can choose from. You can upload 5 photos, your logo. Every page on the site is embedded with the Google map. And like that, you've got a very basic presence on the web for your business. In his case, he actually built another site. He hired a developer, spent a few dollars of his own, and he built a pretty impressive website for his laundromat. But it was a good idea for him to keep the one we built for him for free, to have more than one way for people to find him in the searches and link them back together and make sure that there's a presence there. So just in fact, right there is a link. Visit us at our other site. Real easy to do, and I'll get back to him in a minute. Bruce. So we're hopeful that you'll take us up on our offer. Most of you are already members. If you're not, there's a great reason to join, to say at least that get you out of square one, right? Get some presence on the web, and we think that there's a lot that can be generated from this. Anyone heard of Yelp? Got 1 or 2? That's about the average response. In August, 38 million people used Yelp for word of mouth on businesses. This has been a rapidly growing service. Yelp.com, like a dog yelping, right? Getting the word out, letting people know. And their whole theme is real people writing real reviews. One of the things that I've lamented about the internet age is what I call the death of the expert. Right? You no longer need bona fides to spout off on any topic that crosses your mind. And we can lament that fact, right? But the fact of the matter is, all the research is showing that there is nothing stronger than peer recommendations. Today's consumer is willing to take an anonymous recommendation from someone on the web and take that as gospel truth and go patronize that business. It may not make any sense, but that's what's happened. Word of mouth moved, and it's now on the web. Yelp began as a way for people to rate restaurants. Is this a decent place to go for food? And it's exploded. It's absolutely exploded. And people are sharing this information. Now, here's a scary thought. Did you know that there may be a Yelp page and an entry about your laundromat that you don't know about? You have to at the very least take it off of autopilot and get engaged, because do people post negative reviews? Obviously, right? And so you want to, number one, find out if there's a page that references your business on Yelp. If so, claim it, update it with all the information, encourage people to rate you favorably, and take on any complaints that you might see there. Because otherwise, that's the only information that's out there. Someone is characterizing your business without your participation. So it's just another thing you can do, free, to set up something where people can find you, people that are good customers can give you positive reviews, and knowing that it's something that people in the tens of millions are using each month to get ideas about where to do business, local businesses. So, how do businesses use Yelp? There's a great rundown there. How to set it up. Again, it takes 2 minutes to set it up. There's a video for that. And I'll take you to Posh Wash Laundry's other website. He loves Yelp so much, and it's worked out so great for him, that he's actually added the Yelp reviews to the home page of his website. So let me scooch down here a little bit. This is a free, they call it a badge. So when people search for his laundry on the web and they find his site, that's wonderful, right? But what if the first thing they see is a 5-star review, a 5-star review, a negative review? But the fact of the matter is, as I've checked back on this site, probably weekly, it's almost all very positive reviews. And if I check on this, and you can click on it because I gave you the link, I'll guarantee you that he's addressed that complaint. And customers want to read about how that business owner handles the complaint, whether it's a restaurant, a bakery, or a laundromat. So he's got that permanently affixed, and so when people come to the site, oh, people like this place. Yeah, it's just a very easy, quick thing that people can do to promote their businesses, and it's free. But again, this whole idea of complaints and people talking about your business, you don't want customers with issues to be the only people talking about your business. You want to talk about your business, and you want to make sure that people that like your store are talking about your business. So again, even if you hate all this stuff, the fact of the matter is it's become a necessity. You've got to get involved with it. Claiming your laundry on Google. I think we've all heard of Google and know what's going on there. Largest search engine in the world and the second busiest website overall. 72% of all web searches happen through Google. Now, I can give you a similar example with Bing and Yahoo and several of the other search engines, and there's other ways to register your businesses there.
Ryan, I hate to interrupt again, but so there's people in this room that are here because of Google. That wouldn't have known us for any other reason. That they searched on the web and that's how they found us.
Absolutely, it works. It works, and Michael will tell you what he does to use the Google AdWords to promote his business, and it's something you can do for your business, and very, very easy to use. So, you do a search and you see sometimes like a map will pop up and a list of businesses that fit the search. Laundromats, Nashville. That's not by accident, and you can claim your business, they call it claiming your business, and make sure that that listing is accurate, because sometimes you're using phone book information or a third-party source that may or may not be accurate. So number one, you want to make sure the information is accurate, then add to it. Here are my hours, here are my services, here are the other things that I do. And it helps, the more complete the information, the whole Google search engine process is getting so much smarter that if you have a full listing for your business, that in itself is going to help get better results because they know there's more information there available to the reader. So claiming your laundry on Google, here's the link on how to do it. You do it through one of the things called Google Places. And if you're going to do one thing in this presentation, do this. You have to be...
I absolutely agree with that.
You have to be there. Have to be there. And I haven't spent the nickel of your money yet. Here's a thing that I meant to send to you, which this is new to you too, Michael. There's a function called Google Insights. And not to get too technical here, but it really takes a close look at search terms and the relative popularity of different search terms. And a friend of mine sent this to me, so I immediately went to coin laundry, laundromat, laundrette, self-service laundry, checked out all these different terms. And this is basically a quantitative and qualitative scale between 0 and 100. The searches for the term laundromat in 2004 registered somewhere around 20 or 25 on their 100-point scale. In 2010, we're approaching a perfect score of 100, which basically indicates that the public is searching this term. And if you go into, you'll see all the different incarnations. I said, coin-op laundry, coin-operated laundry, laundromat, laundrymat, all the different things. And when you set up your sites and understand Google, you have to make sure that people can find you under the terms. Like if you're in Texas, you want to have washateria, or lavanderia.
In Tennessee, you would want to have wishy-washy.
Wishy-washy, right? So whatever those terms are, you want to have them be there, but this blew me out of the water to show that this is not just me and you that are in the business looking for information. This is the public searching for basic businesses through, in this case, Google, but also the other search engines. Okay, now I'm going to start spending some of your money. But the goal is to not spend a lot of it. Direct mail can either be the biggest money maker or the biggest waste of money, depending on how you approach it. Last time I talked about our DIY Direct program, through which CLA can help you rent a demographically smart mailing list, choose postcards and other direct mail pieces that are customized for the business, and mail them to the client base, which helps to overcome the biggest issue is, well, I sent out 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 postcards and I wasted all this money. What you really want to do is drill down and only mail to the people that are most likely to become your customers. Just one of the 100 different things our system will do will be allow you to mail just to the new movers. People that moved within your trading area within the last several weeks. And so that might mean that you're going to do a mailing of 20 people a month, but these are the 20 people that you really want to mail to, or 50 people, or 31 people, or whatever the case is. So it's a good demonstration of what DIY Direct can do, and I think this is a great technique that if you don't want to spend a lot of money on direct mail and you just want to dip your toe in the water, why not mail to, I only want to mail to renters who moved in to within a 2-mile radius of my laundry. You can get a lot more specific than that, but that, I think, is a very powerful tool. People that are most likely to use your store, and we're actually bringing out the second version of DIY Direct that's going to have all kinds of new things available to it. We're investing in this because we think that the next 5 or 10 years of this business is going to be really split between those that actively promote their laundromats and those that don't. And my money is on those that will advertise. So our program is pretty straightforward. It gives you templates that you can customize with your store, name, information, logo. In this case, a 2-sided card with coupons. All the coupons can be customized. That 30% can be 15, 20, 10, whatever you want it to be. And mailing it to a list that makes sense. So there's an interface that you can choose. So if you wanted, for example, for self-service customers, if you wanted to do renters within a 1/4 mile, female heads of household, incomes under 25,000, you can get that specific. In fact, you can get more specific than that if you like. You can even drill down to individual buildings. So if there's a 20-unit apartment building 1.5 miles away that you really want to get into, you can mail to just that building. That's where the future of marketing is getting specific, getting directly to those people that are most likely to use your store. A lot of these efforts that we're talking about are a moot point if you don't know who your customers are. And I don't think you need to acquire a fancy database system, but I would strongly encourage you to keep a member list. Are you on our list? Yes. Are you on Michael's list? Yes.
If you're not, you should be.
You should be, right? And every laundry, I think, has to have a customer mailing list. It provides so many opportunities to not only know where they're coming from and where they're not coming from, stay in touch with customers, upsell existing customers to other services.
Brian, let me interject real quickly there, because we use a thing called Emma, and it's local here in Nashville. It's a national company, but Emma does our mass email. So once you collect this list, that's very inexpensive, $20 a month or something, and you can shoot out as many emails as you want. You don't want to overwhelm people. But we use that service several times a month, and it's just tremendous, and I highly recommend it.
Oh, and that's similar to like Constant Contact or some of these other well-known brands that will help you do the email marketing. And in fact, when we launch the next version of our DIY Direct, it's going to have that included. Okay. We're going to be able to do all your email marketing through our program. All you have to do is upload your list and we'll get it out the door. In fact, we're working on templates so you can do a newsletter, which we'll get to that in a second.
If you guys want information